What a warm welcome back to the Impact Arena, which was expanded and then renamed in 1999. Had all kinds of events here actually. Janet Jackson gave the very first concert in the mid-90s. He hosted Miss Universe as well, 10 years after that. Excellent display from Jomko and Hao Ran, even in defeat. Women's doubles is next, as mentioned. Lee and Shin up against the Malaysians Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng Win. And again, on paper, you would expect the Koreans to have the edge. Here's how the women's doubles draw has panned out. So the winners of this match probably, although not definitely, will take on Polly and Raheo if they come through as expected against Oya and Poulsen.
On court 1, women's double quarterfinal. Lee So-hee and Shin Soo-chan from Korea versus Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng Wen from Malaysia.
So the players on their way towards court number 1.
Emmanuel Kabuisle from Botswana. Service judge Wahyana from Indonesia.
Saw on the head-to-head there that it's 3 love in favour of Lee and Shin. The last meeting was a pretty comfortable straight game success as well. So there's Lee So-hee. They're ranked 4th in the world, this pair. They were ranked 2nd just over 3 years ago. World Championship bronze back in 2014. Actually very successful at a junior level, Lee So-hee. They've had a lot of success of late. That's a partner, Shin Seung-chan. 7 major finals in the last 3 years. They won the Fuji China Open a few years back, the French Open in 2019. And of course Shin won a bronze in the Rio Olympics, playing with Jung Kyung-yoon. Lasted a while, didn't it, the match against Ekshirina and Morozova, but only for the loss of 24 points over the 2 games. And on the other side of the net, there's Vivian Hu, 30 now. Has been at number 9 in the world, albeit with a different partner. She actually won the 2014 and 2018 Commonwealth Games Championship with Woon Kei-wei. I beg your pardon, Chow Mei-kwan was the second one of those victories. Olympic quarter-finalist 2016. It's the left-handed Yap Cheng Wen. They've had some success recently in Macau, the Super 300 Macau Open. Tough match yesterday against Le Fen and Tran, which went to 3 games. Emmanuel Kabatsile from Botswana is our chair umpire. And the single named Wayana is the service judge.
Yeah, and here I would choose Emmanuel for umpire if it was to be only one
That's
name.
because you can't pronounce the other name.
That is exactly true.
And again, I mean, looking at this matchup, Steen, you'd expect Lee and Shin to win relatively comfortably, but as we saw in that first match, it doesn't always go with what you expect's going to happen.
Exactly, but we have some recent matchup they played last week, and the Koreans won in 2 convincing
Ladies and gentlemen,
games.
on my right, Lee Song-hee and Shin Seung-chang, Korea. And on my left, Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng-weng, Malaysia. Lee Song-hee to serve to Yap Cheng-weng. Level. Play.
Just get the feeling that if Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng-weng want to be competitive in this match, they've got to stay with the Korean pair early on, otherwise it might get out of hand, as it did in the previous meeting.
You lose the belief a little bit if you don't get off to a good start. I had the chance to learn from the match last week in the second round of the Yonex Thailand Open. Question is, can they implement it in their game plan? Well placed.
Well, that was a very quick
Lee
challenge.
challenges
And she
called
was
in.
pretty close to that, Lee, so this may be close. My first instinct was that it was fine.
Yeah, that was also mine, so it might have been wide actually, because I've been wrong on all occasions. No, that's good spotted, Trevor.
Challenge unsuccessful, 1 challenge remaining.
2
Service over,
challenges
1,
per
2.
pair, per game.
Play.
If you're successful, obviously you keep it.
It's going to be one of the problems for the Malaysians that Yap Cheng-weng is not a strong backcourt player in my opinion.
2 all.
But they've done well, the Malaysian women's doubles in this tournament here. There's 3 Malaysian pairs in the quarterfinals, and 2 other pairs, Cho and Lee and Tina Muralidharan and Pearly Tan. They're playing each other, so they're assured of at least a semi-final.
Service over, 3, 2.
And Tan and Muralidharan, they beat the compatriots of Lee and Shin, Chang and Kim Ha-rin, and that means that the Koreans here, they have a chance to qualify.
4,
Currently
2.
they're number 3 Korean pair on the Race to World Tour Finals ranking list, but they have a chance. If they win here, they will overtake Chang and Kim Ha-rin, and thus qualify for more action next week.
Yeah, and all's fair in love and war, even when you're from the same
5,
nation, and in terms of qualifying for the World Tour final, it's big money.
Big money, ranking points, and there's 4 combinations from Korea that are really, really strong, and there's a huge competition. I would expect to get selected for the important championships, the Olympic Games, World Championships, selected to play in the World Team Championships and so on. So it's both a blessing, but it's also a challenge that there's so fiercer competition inside the team. Controlling their lifts really well, Lee and Shin. They're playing with the drift, and it's not always easy to get the right length on the lifts or the clears.
Yeah, nicely done. Took them a long time to work the opening, but when they did, they capitalised perfectly. At both their opponents at the back of the court has dropped over the net. And already, this is looking a little concerning for the Malaysians.
There she's good.
Service over.
At the net.
3,
Great
7.
eye for the game on the front court.
Service over.
Great play
8,
from Shin
3.
For a very short while, years ago, played mixed double with Lee Young-dae, former Olympic champion from 2008. I actually thought they had potential, but it sort of fizzled out.
Service over. 4, 8.
I guess it's difficult to play with someone who's already won an Olympic title, so you know that if you lost, then you're the problem yourself.
Exactly, and they've still got the medal at home on the sideboard.
Yeah.
Service over. 9.
Powering
4.
through the Malaysian defense from the far side of the court is Lee and Shin. They're playing with the drift, whilst Yap and Cheng plays against the drift. There's also some sideways drift, left to right, actually quite a bit.
Well, that was very firmly dispatched by
Service over. 5, 9.
Hope that Vivian Hu can sort of keep the concentration on this match, because her little brother is in a fierce battle on the other court in mixed doubles. It's 15-all in the third game against Faisal and Vijaya.
Service over. 5, 10.
So often we see siblings playing at the same time at this level here, unless they play together. Trying a bit higher, smash Vivian Hu there. If you could force a flat reply from Shin Chen.
too much power in the end, and a very healthy lead
11-5
for the Koreans as they go for the mid-game interval. Much to ponder for Hu and Yap.
여기 있잖아. 아, 그 봐라. 아까 그 서비스 아웃이다.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
你上海那去冲，去做好。
Vivian. (11-5). Play. (12-5). Vivian. Vivian.
Neatly done by Vivian Hu.
6-12. Vivian. Seven.
Well, did everything
12.
but win the point.
Service over. 13-7. Service over. 8.
Good service return
13.
from Vivian Hu. Oh, that's fantastic save by Vivian Hu.
9-13.
Trying to fight their way back into this opening game. Rallies like that will certainly help the cause. Great get after the net cord. Fantastic reactions that from Hu.
Out. Service over. 14-9.
Hey!
15-9.
Perfectly angled from Shin into the open court.
9.
plenty of time there, didn't she, to decide what she wanted to do with this.
Yeah.
So,
And a 7-point lead re-established.
service over, 10-16.
I like the idea that she tried to challenge
10.
Yap Chen Wing, trying to move forward. Oi, that's a good clear.
Yeah, they're leaving it to each other at one point. Just managed to get it back, but to no avail in the end.
17.
That clear is beautifully placed. Both Korean players going for it.
Yeah, it's one of those yours, no mine. Sorry. Never going to get the impetus back.
Yeah.
But still, way adrift in this opening game.
"32 shots. That's a medium length rally in women's doubles, not a really long one. Lucky net call.
Service over, 18-11. Anyone can coach?
Really good placement of the smash from Lee So-hee, forcing Yap Cheng Weng to change from backhand to forehand defense, and sets Shin here up for the kill. Chen Chong Wing, the Malaysian coach. Former international player.
Play.
Good work
Service
from
over, 12,
Vivian Hu.
18.
Who might have noticed that her kid brother entered tomorrow's semi-final after an upset win against Faisal and Ujaya.
Out.
There's a couple of times that's happened
Service
now.
over, 19-12.
error from Vivian Hu.
20, game
Gives the
point
Koreans
12.
8 game points.
Service over.
Well, you can see the funny side at least. Guess if that's going to happen, doing it when you're 12, when you're 20-12 up's as good a time as any. Don't want it a match point down.
On court 2, mixed double quarterfinal. Satwik Saraswan Kiradi and Ashwini Ponnappa from India versus Chan Peng-soon and Goldwin from Malaysia.
Misunderstanding there.
So with the minimum of fuss really in around 20 minutes,
First game won by Ling
the
Song-hee
third
and
seeds
Shin
take the opening game by 21 points to 13.
From Iran.
Never really looked like they were seriously threatened. It's going to be a long way back, you suspect, for Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng Wen. But they might be able to improve in the second game. We'll find out shortly, but 21-13. Lee and Shin have the
이게 쳐야 된다.
advantage.
더블 바로 나간대. 자, 처음부터 집중하고 잘하고 있으니까. 네. 너무 막 그렇게 생각하지 말고 똑같이. 처음부터 재려고 하지 말고 일단 원셋 했던 거랑 똑같이 하면 돼. 여기서는 되면은 짧으니까 좀 더 길게 해. 오케이.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players on court. Second game, love ball, play. One, love.
So the Malaysians here in the second game, they should be hoping that they can penetrate the Korean defense here when they get a little bit help from
1 all.
the drift alongside the court. Now they play with the drift, Vivian Hu and Yap Chen Weng here. Hopefully they can intercept some little bit short lifts from the Koreans. That was a good opportunity there.
Service over, 2-1.
and they can actually they can meet perhaps 3 times, maybe even 4 times during these 3 weeks here in Bangkok. If Lee and Shin win this match, then both pairs will be qualified for World Tour Finals, where they can meet each other in the group stage and possibly again in semi-final or final stage.
Well, stubborn resistance from Hu and Yap.
3
In the end,
2.
non-stop pressure told.
Yeah,
Perfect technique on that backhand from Lee.
Yeah. And possibly one of the formations where there's the smallest difference between the skill level in terms of front court, back court play. The Koreans, Lee So-hee here, I would say, rate her as the preferred backcourt player in the combination, and Shin as the preferred front court player, but they're both very good in the opposite positions. I think though that their basic skills lies on mid-court, back-court area. Their basic force, so to speak,
Service over. 3 4.
can sometimes get them in trouble when they play combinations with a really strong or even too strong front court players.
That's a clever shot.
Service over. 5 3. Service over. 4 5.
Comforting for Hu and Yap to win an attack situation.
Service over. 6 4.
We also expect the Koreans to be hungry in this tournament here. They bowed out in the semifinals in last week's tournament, and that must be a little bit disappointing that they did not have one representative in the final, given that Japan and China were out of these 3 tournaments here in Bangkok.
Once again, they work the opening perfectly.
7
Making
4.
space for the winner. Drew Yap in, and there was just no way that Vivian Hu could cover across that far.
Forgot about the sideways drift there. Vivian Hu
6 over 5-8.
This time she worked her way forward. Yap Chen Weng. That's definitely something that she'll be looking for throughout this second game. Excellent interception there.
6-8. Service over 9.
That was a total air shot. Yeah, totally missed it, Yap Chen Wei.
And that gave you the best view. Little smile from Vivian Hu behind her.
Hurts the self-confidence a little bit when you make such an air shot. It's very strict with the kit boxes. We can't have any little snippet flying out over the edge. Excellent. Second time
Service over
she
7.
moves forward
9.
and puts pressure on the Koreans.
Well, that's a bad miss. And all of a sudden this has got
9.
a little competitive in this second game. Lee and Shin off to a bit of a flyer. But a series of errors and some much better play from Hu and Yap.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's close again.
But I also somehow sense that it's a little bit like it's the Koreans that have sort of relaxed a little bit, falling down in attention.
There doesn't feel like there's any urgency in it, does there?
Now
At
it's
all.
like, okay,
10,
now you're close, so
8.
let's just tighten the grip again. I would expect they feel pretty confident, Lee and Shin. But as we've seen so many times, it can go away just in basically one single rally, one service error. So with the Russian men's doubles yesterday with Ivan Susanov, his second service error and every confidence was gone, blaming himself.
So we have reached the interval. 11-8 it is in favour of the Koreans. Lee and Shin seemingly well placed for a passage through to the semi-finals.
처음에 리턴을 완전 좀 진짜 집중해서 좀 멀리 보내면 웨지에서 상대가 그렇게 안 때리잖아. 거기서 그렇게 하도 우리가 처음 리턴이 짧아. 그러니까 우리도 그걸 아니까 붙이기에는 너무 좀 버거워. 처음
Court 1,
딱
we'll do it again. Court 1, we'll do it
근데
again.
짧으면 좀
11-8. Play.
It missed the sideline, but
Vivian
it was
Hu
called
challenges
out. They're going to
called
challenge it.
Out.
my first reaction was the line judge got it right, but let's have a look with the benefit of Hawkeye's expertise. Missed by a distance.
Challenge unsuccessful, one challenge remaining. 12-8. Play. Six over 9-12.
Push was an open invitation for who to make the winner. Refusing to go quietly, aren't they, Vivian Hu and Yap Cheng Wen?
10-12.
And they have a chance here if Lee and Shin believes that they can just sort of breeze through this second game without having to work too much. And they might go for some too easy solutions and get punished.
Just get the impression sometimes that the Koreans are almost waiting for their opponents to make an error rather than trying to be proactive.
10.
Okay, that time they did force the mistake. Well, it was a decent shot from Lee just to get that back after the net cord, but only set up a fairly easy winner.
There's Vivian Hu's serve. Well spotted by the umpire.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, exactly.
Service over 14-11.
Looked like she was almost about to play it.
Well, she had a long time to think about it, didn't she?
Yeah. Came up with the right solution in the end.
Beautiful shot. A little bit of class there.
11.
beauty from Shin Sung-chan.
17-11.
Just wondering if the Hu Yap challenge is petering out here.
It takes some help. It takes some little blunder from the Koreans. 6 points drift. 6 points adrift in the second game. Now 7 and 1 game down. It's an awful long way to the goal line for Yap and Hu. Playing the sideways drift. Shin and Lee.
Service over. 12.
Brave to do it, but did it brilliantly here. And as long as they can do it, it opens up the court for them a bit more. Bad mistake though from Lee So-hee there. In. Service ace from
18.
Yap Cheng-wang.
Play.
It's a sign of how good the Koreans controlled their defense in the first game. I don't think they made a single mistake. Line defense there.
So
20.
plenty of match points here for
15.
the Koreans.
Service over. 14-20.
The match last week was 21-14, 21-14, so very similar scoreline here.
$15-20.
Good news, they've saved 2 match points. Bad news, 5 more to go. Well, I've got to admire the fact that they are pushing the Koreans,
20.
making them win it. Going to give them any gifts here. Still trying 100% to Malaysians. That'll do though. 21-16 in the second game. And to be honest, about as comprehensive as the scoreline suggests. At no stage in the match did Lee and Shin's continued participation in this tournament look under any genuine threat. Still, round about 3/4 of an hour on court. But in the end, the number 3 seeds safely through to tomorrow's semi-finals. 21-13, 21-16 in 44 minutes of play. Don't go away, because up next, the precocious talent of An Se-young. Women's singles when we come back. What a warm welcome back to Bangkok. We're at the